Greetings, brothers and sisters. My name is Linda, and this channel is called Simple Help Now. Thank you for praying for me as I was traveling through Vietnam and Taiwan, and your prayers were so appreciated. I want to summarize the trip for you and to share what I observed. I also want to share some thoughts about the signs of the soon coming rapture. So in visiting Vietnam, I sense that the nation is so ripe for the gospel. The young people there were especially on my heart as we went to 3 different cities. In talking with them, they often said that they had no faith or religion, as they put it, or that they did practice ancestor worship. I sensed that these young people are living on the bridge between what their parents believed in Buddhism and their future, which is going to be different. They want something more for their lives, and we know that's Jesus. So pray for the nation of Vietnam. We were also there, but not planned, for a celebration of their 50 years of unification after the war ended. There were many songs and memorials, concerts, and tributes to the fallen taking place. In observing it, it was obvious to us that the nation still needed healing to heal from its wounds in the war. This wound caused a void. Please keep them in your prayers. As we saw this, we released prayers for healing and for forgiveness of those involved. So we were there at a crucial time, God's time. The second country that we visited was Taiwan. We visited 3 cities there and prayed for the people of this nation, for protection for them, especially in this time. In one city we were in, there were fighter jets flying overhead hourly. It was a reminder that they have received threats and are on high alert. The nation is very close to China, about 67 miles from shore to shore at some places. We prayed for them, and please continue to pray that whatever comes for Taiwan, that God would release his glory. As I walked around, I prayed for strategy, and the Lord gave me a song to sing quietly on the streets of Taiwan. I sang these words from the song, "Let the Weight of Your Glory Fall" by Paul Wilbur. I'll link this in the description box, and here are the lyrics. So the song is, "Let the weight of your glory fall." Here's the words: "Spirit of the sovereign Lord, come and make your presence known. Reveal the glory of the living God. Spirit of the sovereign Lord, come and make your presence known. Reveal the glory of the living God. Let the weight of your glory cover us. Let the life of your river flow. Let the truth of your kingdom reign in us. Let the weight of your glory, let the weight of your glory fall. We do not seek your hand. We do not seek your hand, for your name is holy. We only seek your face. We want to know you. We want to see you. Reveal your glory in this place." I felt that this was a burning prayer over Taiwan from God's heart. This could be a prayer for our nation as well. God has been bringing songs, some written years ago, to my mind. I believe they are decrees and prayers to sing out as he directs. If you are receiving songs, perhaps you are to sing them over the situations you are in to bring breakthrough by his word. So the coming of the Lord in the rapture is soon. There are so many signs, even unusual signposts. For example, I had a funny thing happen to me this morning. I woke up with a children's nursery rhyme going through my mind. You may recognize it. It goes like this: "Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock struck 2, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock struck 3, and the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 4, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock." As I looked into the meaning and the history of this poem, I came across an interesting explanation. There are more than one thought on the meaning of this rhyme, but this explanation caught my attention. The hickory-dickory words were said to have originated from Britain and northern England. In these languages, in which the shepherd of the sheep would use certain words to call and number his sheep. The ancient words yan, tan, and tethera were used to count instead of 1, 2, 3, and so forth. These words are traced to ancient Celtic languages such as Cumbric and said to evolve into words such as hickory-dickory-dock. These numeric words were used in sheep counting and also for knitting stitch tallies. To count a flock of sheep, the shepherd would count to 20 and then make a mark on his or her shepherd's crook to mark the first tally of 20 sheep and then continue until all of them were counted. The phrases havera, devera, dick, meaning 8, 9, 10, leads to the words that changed into the phrase hickory-dickory-dock and were related to these numerical words that led a shepherd as he counted his sheep. So time is running down, as this rhyme states. Each hour is passing, and soon the flock will be complete, and the good shepherd will lead us home. Our shepherd is counting his sheep to make sure every one of his flock is counted, safe, and ready to go home into protection in the fold in heaven. Scriptures, John 10, 2 through 5 says this, "But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the doorkeeper opens, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. And when he brings out his own sheep, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. Yet they will by no means follow a stranger. They will flee from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers." Jesus is counting his sheep to lead them out. Are you being counted? If not, it is important for you to become a part of his flock. The door is Jesus. The only way to safety is through him. If you haven't accepted him yet, you can do so today. Jesus is calling. Are you coming with him? Thank you for listening. This is Linda from Simple Help Now.